and expressions on the face are very, very important. Ourselves. Undue importance to grammar is not recommended. For example, when Karishma, self correction is recommended when the facts go wrong. Otherwise, grammatically, one should not correct oneself because possibly when I say I runs, then I say no, I run. The a listener may not be vigilant at that time, and when I corrected myself, I served it on the platter that here I am wrong.
Yes, yes, true.
Yeah.
When I start speaking, I speak like a train. I don't take pauses. So I'm just trying, but let's see how long will it take.
No, you are not as bad as you are saying. Because you are taking spontaneously those pauses. You don't have any of the mistakes when you spoke perfectly all right. So, welcome to my session. I am the resource person who will be conducting this class for you. I am Sarita Ohri, associated with the field of teaching for the last 20 years. I have taught in residential as well as in day schools. I've taught the IELTS students also for 4 years online, and now I'm with EnglishYaari and have helped so many students to become fluent in their day to day conversation as well as how to speak eloquently on the stage. So, this is all about me. I would like you to introduce yourself to me.
Sure, ma'am. It's really great to know about you. And let me share my introduction. My name is Karishma Chauhan. I am speaking to you from Gurgaon. I'm an advocate by profession, and I'm also mother of two children. And apart from that, I have a YouTube channel. And if you talk about my hobbies, I would love to watch podcast, audio books, and browsing YouTube. And that's all about me.
So, having a channel on YouTube, is it a challenging experience or enjoyable one?
I can say it's both. It's challenging at the same time. If you are passionate about it, you enjoy a lot. So I'm enjoying having a channel, but at the same time, it's very challenging to maintain the same growth on YouTube.
Right. So, joining a YouTube channel, is it free of cost? And
Yes.
let me know something about its procedure. What's the process for joining?
It's very simple. It's very like it's absolutely free. You can just create an account and you can start posting your videos, whatever genre you want to share, whatever
Mhm.
the things you want to share, whether it's cooking, dancing, any kind of skill you want to share, you can just share with your audience. People like it, and then you also earn money through that.
So, when the stage comes, when one starts earning money,
When you have completed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hour of watch time.
oh, it's
Yes.
a long journey, and
Yes.
as Robert Frost says, that miles to go before we sleep. So,
Yeah.
okay, nice. It's today's this world is computerized age, quick results we want for everything, and yes, we hope that your YouTube channel will also bring quick results for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, Karishma, as you talked about podcasts, language has four skills, as we always talk about reading, writing, listening, and speaking, and we cannot separate speaking from rest of the skills. So, listening to podcasts, how does it contribute to learning of language?
Good question. Actually, listening is only the thing which helped me to improve my spoken English. How it
Mhm,
can help me when I listen to a podcast? It's my habit since its beginning
mhm,
when I was started my journey.
mhm,
Since that time, I try to speak after the speaker. So it is
mhm.
actually my habit. Even now, if I'm watching a podcast or listening to a podcast, I try to copy that. I try to speak like them. And this is how able to focus on three things. The one is pronunciation. Second is the style of speaker, like when you should take pause, when you should, uh, like articulation, basically, how you should articulate your thoughts. And third thing is that it gives me a speaking practice along with the listening. So this is how it helps me.
Amazing. Karishma, as you said that you try to copy whatever you listen to that. In this process, don't we lose our originality and what is our original voice?
Okay, I have a great answer for that too, because the moment I've started learning this language, I used to copy someone.
Mhm,
There is one woman who is like my inspiration. I tried to listening her
mhm,
content most of the time, and I try to imitate her. After a
mhm,
certain period of time, when I feel that I am enough confident to speak in English, I try to speak with my on my YouTube channel. And that was the turning point for me, because I used to write script for me, that this is what I need to communicate with my audience. And that's when I have started putting my own style. If you see me that I have this habit of using hand gestures a lot. So it's not with everyone. If I have seen many podcasts, but none of them I have seen like using a lot hand gestures, smiling face. They sit properly, decently, and just they speak. Okay, like, so this is not my habit. Ultimately, I come up with my own style, and I have a unique style of speaking which people like actually. So even though you are imitating somebody, it doesn't mean that it will take away your originality from you. It is totally up to you that how much you have to copy it someone, and if you want to grow in your life, 100% you have to be original. You cannot copy someone for lifelong. You can just begin with that, you can learn English, and then you can put your own style. That's it.
amazing. Karishma, as you talked about the body language, nod, the hand gestures, they are very, very important while expressing it. If we are just sitting expressionlessly and gazing at one point, that's not impressive speech. No
Yes.
doubt, I don't recommend that we are not on the stage just performing the Shakespearean dramas where a lot of dramatization is needed. But no, sitting just straight and without any gestures is not recommended. And as you said, that nodding of head and
And
just the
real
body language and
Mhm.
your hand gestures, these are very, very important, and they contribute to fluency as well as impressive fluency, right?
Yes.
At the same time, expressions on the face are very, very important. For example, if you have to tell me something happily, what type of expression and modulation of voice is needed? Just hypothetical question. You have to break the news to me that Indian cricket team has won the match. So how will you be breaking the news to me?
Okay. Hello, ma'am. Have you seen the match? Today, Indian cricket team won the World Cup. I'm so excited and I'm gonna blast few crackers. Would you like to join me?
Oh, well expressed. So this is our expression, how we express ourselves. This is a myth that language learning is only grammar and sentence structure or vocabulary. Because generally, learners ask about the feedback. Ma'am, my vocabulary is okay. It's not advanced. My grammar is not perfect. But language learning is not only grammar and advanced vocabulary, it encompasses so many things: your fluency, your sentence structures, how you express yourself, your body language, your intonation, your modulation of voice. Everything should be counted when we express ourselves. Undue importance to grammar is not recommended. For example, when you're talking in your Hindi language, and Hindi teacher is sitting beside you, she will take out so many mistakes, but we are not conscious about that.
Yes.
So the moment we will give this status to this language, English, yes, we'll become fluent. Now coming to fluency, what do you understand by fluency? You have joined the fluency classes.
Fluency means that if a person is able to express his thought in a proper way, that the other person who's listening to you is able to understand whatever you want to convey them. That is, I feel, the fluency is. Fluency does not really mean that you are speaking in a flow without taking pauses, without using fillers. Sometimes I feel that using fillers is very natural. Even though we are speaking in our mother tongue, we take pauses. It does not really mean that we stuck somewhere and we don't know words and the words are not coming in our mind. But
Mhm.
when it comes to English, people start judging you on the basis of your fillers. That if you're taking fillers, if you're using fillers, or like you're taking too many pauses, it means you're not fluent. So for me, fluency is that if you're able to express your thoughts to other person in a clear and better way, I think it's the you are enough fluent.
Perfect. Because if you are not taking even a single pause, it looks that you have crammed the material and you are just
Yes.
vomiting it out.
Yeah.
Yes, a thoughtful person, while expressing here and there, takes the pause, seems to be that spontaneously ideas are coming out of your mind. Okay. Next is influence. I generally consider four things. Original, as we talked about that in our original tone, we are talking. Second, self correction should not be there. So, how would you express that self correction is not recommended?
I don't know, but if you talk about me, I always correct myself even during my speech. If I'm talking to somebody and the moment I've realized that I made a mistake just a moment, just now, so I would always try to correct that mistake and then I go further.
Yeah.
So
Karishma, self correction is recommended when the facts go wrong. Otherwise, grammatically, one should not correct oneself because possibly when I say I runs, then I say no, I run. The a listener may not be vigilant at that time, and when I corrected myself, I served
yeah.
it on the platter that here I am wrong.
Yes, yes, true.
Yeah. So grammatically, always we recommend that don't correct yourself because in our regional language we commit so many mistakes grammatically, but we never correct ourselves. Yes.
Right.
But I am not advocating that wrong English should be spoken. Facts, if go wrong, one must correct oneself. When I say Karishma, Mumbai is the capital of India. No, no, Delhi is the capital of India. So here it's my duty to correct myself.
Yeah.
Next, you talked about the pauses. When I say pauses, of course, I am taking it as the punctuation marks. When we write, we are quite concerned with comma, full stop, question mark, sign of interrogation, colon, semicolon. How important are these pauses when we speak?
I think they are very, very important and it plays a significant role in order to speak English correctly. I want to share one real incident with you. Yesterday, I posted a video on my YouTube channel, and
Mhm,
one of my subscribers, she commented me on that video that, "Ma'am, you have spoken these three sentences wrong." When
mhm,
I read them, I have noticed that she has not put full stop after finishing a sentence, and she attached two words from the next sentence. Obviously, it will look wrong. So maybe I didn't notice, but maybe I pronounce I have spoken those sentences in that way. Maybe
mhm.
I forgot to take a pause or comma. So that was interpreted wrongly to her. So I think these are very important. And I'm really bad at that. When I start speaking, I speak like a train. I don't take pauses. So I'm just trying, but let's see how long will it take.
No, you are not as bad as you are saying. Because you are taking spontaneously those pauses. When full stop is there, short pause. When comma, shorter pause is needed. And yes, when we ask question expression should be on my face. For example, Karishma, do you want to ask any question to me? So my face must express that I am asking a question. Okay, so speech fillers. We shall come to that. That's the fourth one, which I was talking. That the four things we take in fluency. Speech fillers. We have three types of speech fillers. Any idea? Sound speech fillers. Uh, that you know, but of course, the you must not be conversant that what title I have given it to.
Yes.
You must have seen the learners when they say sound in
Okay.
slow. That's a sound
Okay.
speech filler. And then we have word speech filler. Actually, I want to go. Actually, I wanted to buy this.
Yes.
Actually, I wanted to. And then we have the phrase speech fillers. I know, you know. So to say, I mean to say, I will keep on saying. So these must not be there in fluency when we want to go effortlessly. But uh, you don't have any of the mistakes when you spoke perfectly. All right. Okay, Karishma. Coming to today's topic, home remedies. How would you home remedies? I think this is the topic.
Yes, yes, this is the topic.
Home remedies. It's a phrase. When we say it's a phrase, any idea? Phrase
I
when
think
more than one word. And
I know phrase,
yeah,
yeah.
that. So, phrase, how would you explain this phrase, home remedies, or the title of today's topic?
No, I don't know.
No, home remedies, no idea. What's
I
home remedy?
have, I
Yeah.
know home remedies, but I cannot explain it in a phrase.
No. That I was only asking that home remedies is a phrase.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, how will you define it?
Home remedies, yes. See, being a mother, most of the time I use home remedies for my kids before
Mhm,
taking them to the doctor. So, if, for example, if they're having cough, cold, or like anything which I can get relief using by home remedies, I must prefer them first. And if I'm not getting relief, then I'll go to the doctor. So,
mhm,
apart from that, there are like home remedies is this is the home remedies, and we all, I think we Indians especially, we use home remedies first and then we consult or consider any other thing. Yeah,
mhm.
that's it.
Right. Any time in life you use the home remedy and it boomeranged adverse effect.
It never happened. I think home remedies are something which cannot cause any kind of side effects or negative impact.
Mhm,
Maybe they might not be useful to the
mhm,
extent you want them to be, but they are not going to give you any disadvantage. This is a kind of same like Ayurvedic medicines or homeopathic medicines work for us.
mhm,
Homeopathic medicines are not going to give you any negative impact. Maybe they are
mhm.
very slow. You are not
Yes.
getting improvement just in a quick moment, but it will give you
Mhm.
betterment after usage of long time. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this
they
is
are
how.
very effective. If one can have patience to try them, they are
Yes.
very effective. Yes, Karishma, do you buy sometimes whenever the need over the counter drugs? I mean to say medicine.
Yes, yes, yes. Many
Mhm.
times.
In India, yes, we
Yeah.
buy because they are easily available.
Yes.
Otherwise, in sometimes I have come to know that in some countries it's not possible
It's not
without
allowed. Yeah, even in Canada, you cannot buy
buy.
medicines like that. You have to take an appointment. You have to
Mhm.
wait to meet the doctor, and then he will prescribe. Then you
Yeah.
can get them. It's a like long procedure in other countries. I think from that point of view, I think India is better. I feel.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, what are the benefits of home remedies?
Okay, so there are so many benefits of home remedies. First of all, there is no negative impact. Though
Yeah.
it's not useful, you're not going to face any loss. For example, on daily basis, I use one remedy for my child. He's only 1.5 years old. He's a boy. So sometimes in the winters, especially, I try to massage his feet with garlic and oil. I just
Okay.
boil
Garlic,
or
crushed garlic, or just the you
pieces. I can
pieces.
put the yeah pieces of garlic into sarson oil, mustard oil, and you have
Mhm.
to just take a boil and like when
Okay.
it's lukewarm, you have to put it on your child's feet. It will help to recover from cold, cough,
Oh,
sneezing, and it's quite helpful because when he was only 2, 3, 4 or 5 months old, I used
mhm.
to do this regularly, and it's quite helpful for the children.
Very good. I'll note it down whenever needed. I'll certainly try. Okay. Another thing, they say that it's cost effective. Yes, everything ingredients
That
are
is also
available.
there.
Yeah. Then no side effects. And another thing which is quite recommended, that is in emergency, they are very helpful. Uh,
Hmm.
at the dead of night, if you want that any treatment, it's not possible to go to the doctor. And
Yes,
yes,
yes.
these remedies come in handy. Okay, you talked about your son, who is 1.5 year, you said that.
Yes.
How challenging is the mother's job of bringing up the child?
It's very challenging. No one can define, no one can understand except mother. It's a quite like it's a responsibility on your shoulders only. You cannot give it on anybody else, neither your husband or your any other family members. If you are a mother, you will be concerned 24 by 7 for your children. You cannot get a relief, even like though you are, if you want to go to the market or want to watch a movie, and
Mhm,
you keep your kid with the other family members, but your mind is always there because you know that what you can do, no one else can do. For example, they like husbands, they do not have much patience while it comes to feeding a kid child.
mhm,
Mothers have a lot of patience, or maybe they develop this patience after becoming a mother. So when
yes.
they feed, they make sure like at least child should get enough food, and
Mhm,
it should not feel hungry after half an hour or 10 minutes. But when husbands or the other members are trying to feed the child, and if he's not taking it, showing tantrums, they simply give up. This is what usually happens. So mothers are like very responsible, and I don't think without mothers how children will grow.
yes, very good. Karishma, once I happened to be a judge in one of the debates. The topic was bringing up the child is best suited to the women as compared to men. So, yes, the girl who grabbed the trophy was for the topic because
Obviously.
points are heavier on this side.
Yes.
So if this topic is given to you, what will be the strongest point you will give in favor of this topic? That mother is more suited to the child upbringing than men.
Okay. So what I feel is that mothers are someone who can understand child's need, though they are not even able to express. I'll give
Mhm,
you an example. My son is only 1.5 years old. He can't speak right now, but I understand what he wants. If even if he's pointing out something like that, and there are so many things there, I do understand it what he wants. But the same if happened to his father, he will mug up finding out what he wants. He will never be able to understand that what a child wants because they are not spending too much time with them. First thing, they are in the office. They have to go out, though they are spending time on the weekends. They just need some peace. They cannot tolerate them for a longer period. So
yes.
women are someone who understand the requirements of a child, so which
Mhm,
is very important. How, what he wants, at what time he wants, what time he sleeps, what time he eats. Only
mhm,
mothers or women can know these things. So I think no, we cannot trust men for that reason.
absolutely. The point mostly at the during the debate, the girls gave that mother is a multitasker, what man cannot do, because in the evening when he comes, he relaxes over a cup of tea and closes the door, saying that I have brought the work from office. Nobody would disturb me. But mother can manage everything. She's a multitasker. What you have to say about it?
See, what I feel is that recently my definition about multitasker has been changed because the moment, like my YouTube family, they told me that, ma'am, you are a multitasker. You are having two children, you are YouTube channel, you are also an advocate by profession. You're doing everything all together, so you are a multitasker. But what I feel is that when the moment I'm multitasking, I'm somewhere compromising or sacrificing with the quality of the work. For example, right now I'm talking to you, this is somehow my interest, my passion, but I'm taking this time out from my children. They both are downstairs sitting alone. One might be watching TV, other is sleeping. So somewhere when I'm doing multitasking, I am compromising with the quality of something, whether it is the quality of time you can give to your children or quality of work. For example, I have to attend my hearings in the morning. It usually happens with me, that's why I'm telling you. So my hearing timing is 10:30 to 1:30. So somehow I tried to finish all my chores by 11:30, including breakfast and lunch. So what I do, like what women do, they boil first dal. What do we call pulses? So
Lentils.
lentils. So they boil first and then they do tadka. What I do to save time, I just do everything at one time. And you will get dal ready in just 10 minutes. So sometimes it happens that it doesn't taste that well because I did not spend time on it. If I would spend time, I would put proper tomatoes, chilies, garlic, cumin seeds, everything, that it might taste better. So somewhere someone is compromising with the taste. This is how I am able to do multitasking. So women can do multitasking, but they try to finish every work. You can say that they are good to find out the shortcuts of doing work. And this is what I am doing.
Yes, Karishma, well done. And the way you told that how you prepared dal, that's the better way because it is still nutritious.
Yes, that's what my point is. I thought dal should be entered in my kid's stomach. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter what the taste is.
right.
So I'm doing it.
So, Karishma, mm, I'm impressed. I have only one line to say as feedback. You are a multitasker, and in this process, we started talking so many things. I completely forgot about your profession. That is, you're an advocate. We'll talk about it later on whenever you get time. We'll join again. Any question in your mind if you want to ask before I say goodbye to you?
No, ma'am, nothing. Actually, just before talking to you, I make sure that my child he should turn off the TV and do his study. I told him, but I'm 100% sure that he's not going to do that.
Good.
So just after the session, I have to run downstairs and just look after them.
Okay, so with this, I take leave from you. All the
Yes.
best. Bye bye. We'll meet again. Nice talking to you.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank